look straight at him. But in this our dispensation, when you say that we should behold Jesus or we should look unto Jesus, someone would ask, where am I going to find Jesus to look at him? So kindly take us through the way by which we can look at him in your perspective.
That's a powerful question. Wow. So how do we behold Jesus?
Yeah.
It means that we must understand who Jesus is in the first place. When we talk about Jesus, we are talking about the Word of God.
Okay.
So John chapter 1, verse 1, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. Then John 1, verse 40 says, the Word was made flesh. When we talk about flesh, it was made a being, a human being. The Word was made a human being in the person of Jesus. And we beheld his glory. The glory as of the Father, full of grace and truth. So, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. When you continue verse 2, it says the same was in the beginning with God. Verse 3, nothing was made that was made without him. For in him was life, and the life was the light of men. So, how do you behold the Word of God? The Word of God is a carrier of life and light. In him was life. The life was the light of men.
Right.
So you see, the glory radiates light. So for you to behold the glory, God has showed forth himself to us in the scriptures. We have the Bible. So when you look into the scriptures, there is a word of God that contains life in the scriptures. You must locate that specific word. Not everything in the scriptures is the word of God.
Okay.
Because we have the voice of the devil. In Genesis chapter 3, the serpent said to the woman, has God really said? It is in the scriptures. Is it the voice of God? No. So that word, when you look into that word and you feed on it, it will kill you rather than giving you life.
Okay.
And you might not know why, thinking that because it is the Bible, it is the word of
Everything
God.
is the word of God.
Peter looked at Jesus and said, you are not going to the cross. When Jesus is coming to save us on the cross, that statement that came from the mouth of Peter is in the scriptures, but doesn't contain life and light.
Exactly.
So in him was life, the life was the light of men. So for you to see the word of God, you must go into the scriptures. Locate which part of the word giveth life. John chapter 6, unless you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you will not have life. And they looked at him and said, are you a demon? How can we eat your flesh and drink your blood?
Sure.
And he said to them in John 6:63 that the word that I am speaking to you, they are spirits and they are life.
Man of God, this is absolutely 100% interpretation.
Hallelujah.